Well, this morning came the news that Gunnar Solskjaer was sacked by Manchester United, after which he gave an interview to the club's TV station.
I've given everything for this club. The club means everything to me, and together we're a good match. But unfortunately, I couldn't get the results that we needed, and it's time for me to step aside. Michael's going to be in charge. I've got the utmost respect. I love Michael to bits. Becoming emotional now because he's top, and that's they'll be fine. I'll watch them and support them.
George, for United fans, that is tough to watch because whatever the rights and wrongs of his management have been, he's a decent man who has played a huge part in that club's history.
Yeah, I think people are very quick to forget the job that Gunnar Solskjaer has actually done at that football club and where he picked it up from when it was in not a fragile place, but there was a lot of issues with individual players at that football club whose confidence had been broken down. It was a football club that needed bringing together, I felt, at that particular time.
It was fractured after Mourinho.
It was fractured after Mourinho, and I think in that period of time he did a fantastic job of getting some belief and bringing everybody kind of back and actually looking at Manchester United as a club that I think the fans was much more proud of again, with him kind of leading. I think where it was always going to break down was just the experience that Gunnar Solskjaer has as a coach, is essentially that. And I think that is what happened in the end. I think the game yesterday was, for me, a culmination of bad performances over a period of time. I think, in my opinion, Ollie's tenure just ran maybe 6 months to a year too long. I think with it going as far as it did, it's really ended on a really negative and horrible note. But let's not remember, he was brought in as an interim manager, and he did such a great job that they've given him the job, for that whole period of time. It's sad the way it's ended. It's part of the game. It is kind of what it is when it comes to football management. But I think with the experience that he came into the role in, he's done a brilliant job, and he should be walking away with his head held high.
The squad look really fragile at the moment. They look like morale and confidence is rock bottom. So how does Michael Carrick, who's been part of the coaching team, so how does the current coaching team under Solskjaer, how do they get some kind of confidence back in the short term?
Do you know what? I think it's the same with anything. I think any team would lose confidence on the back of a few bad results and different things. And as you mentioned there, it's confidence. And I think a lot of the time it goes beyond football, if I'm being honest with you. I think the week might be able to change. I think new voices, I think a new schedule, maybe coming in at a different time, breakfast at a different time, gym at a different, but just different things. I think sometimes that when things are going a certain way and results aren't going your way, it's the same at most football clubs. You'll know as well, JJ, that when things get a little bit stale and things are the same every single day, it does become a bit stale, whereas I think now it might be a little bit important to maybe change a few little things here and there. But
it's not just the training or what happens on the field then, that's what you're saying?
No, I think it goes beyond football. I don't just think it's what we see of a Saturday. I think it goes beyond football, and I think it's something where them things become important now, where, like I said, you get a change of routine. Little things happen within the training ground where you can change this and change that and start thinking about different things to obviously help you move forward.
Right, a reminder that